I grew up in a small, poor fishing village in Nova Scotia. I was abused and neglected because my mom battled alcoholism and both my parents had mental illness. I was taken away by child welfare many, many times. I became a single mom when I was 15, left school, and had 3 children by the time I was 21. I lived on welfare and experienced addictions and abuse throughout my teens and early 20s. All through my life, I was involved with agencies designed to assist me. I did not get what I so desperately needed, and it felt like doctors, police, social workers, all were looking down on me. At age 23, I left a bad relationship and moved with my children to Calgary, where I had a chance to change things for the better. However, the old harms done to me surfaced and my own addictions progressed. One night after a party binge, I became violent, and for the first time, I felt like I had power over someone else after being so powerless for so many years. I woke up the next morning horrified that I could have ever become the abuser after experiencing so much of it myself. For the first time, I was full of guilt, shame, and remorse. I got up and walked to Huntington Hills Community Center, where I knew the social worker. Her name was Hazel. I sat down in her doorway, feeling totally devastated and terrified. When she arrived a couple hours later, she saw me sitting there crying in my pajamas. She sat right down on the floor beside me and held my hand. I told her what I had done the night before and said, "I think I need to go to jail." She listened. She saw my pain and devastation. It was the first time that someone from an agency did not look at me with pity eyes. It was like she was not looking at me at all, but sitting beside me, facing the reality of what I had done together. For the next 5 years, we were on welfare and living in Calgary housing. I was working with child welfare, had a doctor to help my son with his ADHD, and both my daughter and I went to counseling at Children's Hospital. All I ever wanted was to be a great mom and feel at peace with what I'd been through and was still going through. But at age 27, my kids were taken by child welfare. I found out that the system and the people who were supposed to be helping me were actually building a case to take my children from me. I had never felt so betrayed. I went on a 9-year binge. Rarely did I try to get help in those years, but eventually, more healers like Hazel started entering my life. Carol, Audra, Carly, Mike, Lori, Shannon, Renee, Pat, Susan, Kathy, and Nancy, to name a few. And with their service and encouragement, I've been sober 8.5 years and have ongoing extensive treatment for complex PTSD. Today I have the huge gift of being a great mama to my 3 kids, as well as 4 bonus kids and their partners, 8 perfect grandchildren. I'm the wife, employee, friend, and mentor I always dreamed I could be. And I'm able to serve others well as a result of all the people who serve me. In September of 2018, I found the Alex. The first time I walked in the door, I was apprehensive. But when I did the assessment with Scott, I felt safe enough to share my entire life story with him. He paired me up with Dr. Gibson. It feels like she is walking this journey beside me. And after attending some programs, I have realized the Alex is a whole community of healers in one place. I have had a whole lot of people trying to help me, fix me, and serve me in my life. But as one of my healers reminded me, I have done the deep work. Within this tribe of healers I have cultivated today, I am safe and at peace.